确实很紧，确实很紧。从后边的这些呢，就是我来替代这个寨夫来主持这个后边的这个整个的会议下面呢，我们有请这个贝尔直升机，就是德事隆集团旗下的贝尔直升机Mr. Jacinto Monge 来给大家讲一下这个关于从 OEM 的视角，然后看一下这个安全文化的建设以及怎么样提高安全这个Jacinto呢，他中文名字叫郝新东他是这个整个贝尔负责北亚地区的董事总经理，在中国这边呢也待了好几年了。大家欢迎，谢谢。
Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, there you are. Okay, well, thank you for the introduction, Rocky. And I know that I am one of the three people standing between you and lunch, so I'll try to be brief. So good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I wanted to thank AsBAA and the ACP for giving us the opportunity to speak a bit about Bell and our activities in China. Well, if this works. Oh, there you go. Well, so as you know, we're part of Textron, right? A leading SP 500 corporation, and together with our sister aviation, company, Textron Aviation, we're a powerhouse in the area of helicopters and general aviation. But more importantly, we're a group of 8,000 people who are constantly going above and beyond to redefine and improve the concept of flight and to do so safely. As you all know, we're headquartered in the US, but our customer engagement, manufacturing, and support centers that showcase the Bell technology and our innovation are present worldwide. So we're very much a global company. So there's been a very good discussion around safety, SOP, safety culture, SMS, and I think this is something that we really keep in mind at Bell. Everything begins with safety. It's in our core, it's our philosophy, it's our culture, right? The safety management system at Bell begins at the very top of the company with our executive leadership team, and it's implemented from executives down to directors and to frontline employees, with managers being responsible and accountable for regardless of the area of responsibility, whether it's operations, maintenance, sales and marketing, manufacturing, HR, and etc. I would like to steal some of the comments from Chairman Sunwald, right? Where he was underlining that overconfidence is a lot more dangerous than a calculated risk, right? And hence the importance of having a robust SMS and following due process and professionalism. So we certainly are not overconfident at Bell, but I think that our statistics, our total recordable injury and lost time injury rates, which are as low as 0.5 and 0.1, show that this is extremely important to us. And obviously our target is 0, right? Eventually. And let me talk a little bit about our business. So since we delivered the first commercial helicopter, right, we've been enabling customers to save lives, earn back wasted time, and to experience the thrill of flight with our commercial aircraft, right? Today in China alone, we have more than 200 Bell aircraft, and the number keeps increasing across models, right? With the 505, the 407, the 429, and the 412. I'd like to take some of the remarks from Director General Jie to mention that indeed some of these, even the same single engines, incorporate all of these crucial technology, CBR, FDR, but all the other equipment that is required for IFR operations, like the case of the 407, which is one of the few single engine aircraft that are certified for IFR operations. Besides commercial aircraft, the other thing that we do really well is innovation, right? I don't know if some of you might be familiar. So over the last 85 years, Bell was the first company that broke the sound barrier with the X1 Rockjet. We invented tilt rotor, and some of our other inventions are obviously a testimony of our innovation DNA. Obviously today, besides commercial aircraft, we're working to develop new solutions that we think will transform the industry and really fly it again with advanced autonomous electrical rotorcraft solutions for autonomous delivery and also for on-demand mobility. But regardless, obviously, innovation and safety go hand in hand. So this is why safety is embedded in everything we do. It's more than a concept, right? It's a feeling that we try to transmit through our products to all of our operators, to each pilot that we train, and every maintenance crew that relies on us. Of course, one of the things that we do is we introduce new products like the up-and-coming 525, which is going to set the new standard in flight. Features that our engineers have conceived or designed, like the 525 fly-by-wire triple redundant system, will uplift safety and become an industry standard. And of course, in the definition of our new products, we're trying to incorporate things like all digital, well, actually 525 is the first all digital rotorcraft that will incorporate integrated vehicle health monitor systems, touchscreen integrated avionics, and real-time hums that will enhance the overall safety for the crew and passengers. Now, let me talk about China specifically, and you've seen a video before, right? Because besides having a robust SMS system, besides all these engineering improvements that we try to introduce in our products, I think it's important the work that we try to do with the customer, right? There are three things that we're trying to do here that show our commitment to the development of safe general aviation operations in China. Well, first, we're investing in to offer world-class services to our Chinese customers, right? As proven by our recent investments in a Part 145, a supply center, and our plan to develop training operations to ensure the safe transition to Bell products for Chinese pilots and maintainers. Second, we continue to work with our partners, Shanxi Helicopter and Rainwood Aviation, to make our 505 and 407 models widely available through the Bell authorized delivery centers in Beijing and Xi'an, and also to develop their operational capability. And third, we've been working with regulatory authorities and our partners, right, to offer customer solutions. So missions ranging from simple transportation and utility work to more sophisticated air medical and emergency response missions can be performed on our helicopters with the required efficiency and safely. Okay. The video that you were seeing before, it's a good example. So recently, together with the CAC, our partner, Shanxi Helicopter Company, and the Shanxi Provincial People's Hospital, we developed an air medical services training and demonstration exercise that laid the foundations, right, for Chinese teams to perform inter-hospital transportation operations safely. So together with Air Methods, which is a leading US EMS corporation, the Bell Customer Solutions team provided valuable organizational development recommendations and operational training for safe patient transport. All of these in alignment with best industry standards, the CAC's joint implementation program for joint aviation medical rescue, and relevant regulations and guidance from the CAC Flight Standards Department. This was a first of its kind comprehensive air medical services training course for China, which involved not only airmen, but also doctors, nurses, and people from the medical profession, right? Combining academics and hands-on practical training with the equipment, right? And practical application and demonstration exercises to cover all the foundational aspects that are required to offer helicopter emergency medical services. Our approach was, as you can see here, to begin with to go from academical training, right, to flight orientation through also tabletop simulations, static simulations, and live simulations, right? And we, through this courseware, right, we train more than 50 people, covering things as simple as basic aviation safety practices and culture, to functions and responsibility for medical transport, to flight planning and decision making, crew resource management and flight physiology, operations and maintenance of medical interiors and equipment. So both the mission piece and the air piece combined together allow the customer to perform its operation in a safe and airworthy way. Okay. Well, this is just, as you can see here, over basically all the basic aspects required for the mission, from operational structures to safety management, crew resource management, and like I was saying before. And then we move from theory to practice with real cross-functional drills that walk the whole team through operation and safety processes, through the tabletop simulations, static simulations, and dynamic simulations, and real flight demonstrations that I was mentioning before. Okay. Now, besides the specific sharing of know-how, right, on inter-hospital operations, we also work to provide participants an introduction to cross-functional coordination among emergency response, medical care, dispatch teams, and aviation teams to create a safe and effective medical network solution for China, which is our ultimate intent, right? Going forward, what we would like to do is to continue working with our partners and Chinese authorities, including the CAC, to ensure a safe phased development of air medical and public safety services, right? Covering from the basic inter-hospital transfer to more complicated scene response and routine, surveillance and search operations and rescue operations, to the more sophisticated critical incident and disaster relief response missions that obviously a country like China needs, right? So our philosophy as an OEM is that we think that reaching the highest capability will be safer and quicker through the phase development plan, working with further working groups and training development models that reach across functions and organization, including general aviation companies, the OEM, the CAC, and other relevant user organizations. And of course, we stand ready to continue being part of these with the support of our partners, ACP, AsBAA, and the CAC. Thank you very much.